Hi, this is Teresa and JJ, and today we're presenting on Athena. Athena's Latin name was Minerva, which meant the mind, which derives from the Latin root meaning intelligent and wise. She was often seen with an owl perched on her shoulder, which also symbolized her wisdom and intelligence. Other symbols that were associated with her included olive trees, snakes, and gorgons, which was sort of seen as like an evil eye. It was a protector pendant, showing the head of a gorgon, which was the monster, and it was used to scare the evil away. She's the daughter of Zeus and Metis. In photos, she's often seen wearing a helmet and holding a spear, ready at any moment to fight in a battle. She's also dressed in armor for even more protection from anything bad that might come her way. Another fact about Athena is that she was so heavily worshipped and looked up to in ancient times that the Greeks named their capital after her in her honor. Athena was the Greek goddess of oil, peace, wisdom, art, and war. This explains why she was often seen with armor and a helmet holding a spear. She was also looked up to as a wise figure. She was known as the protector of the cities. She's also known for her strategic skill while in war. She was portrayed as a companion of the heroes because of her power and strength, and many heroes and important figures looked up to her. As said in previous signs, her companion is a little owl perched on her shoulder, which symbolizes her wisdom. Here's a simple family tree showing all the gods and their relations to each other. Athena's father was Zeus, and her mother Metis, a nymph. Before Athena was born, when Metis was still pregnant with her, Zeus heard a rumor that the child Metis would have after she gave birth to Athena would be the lord of the heaven. So to avoid this, Zeus swallowed Metis when she was still pregnant with Athena. Soon after, Hermes realized that Zeus had not only eaten Metis, but had also swallowed Athena. So he ordered Hephaestus to take a wedge and split open Zeus' skull, and out sprung Athena.
There were many different ways people worshipped Athena. Through personal observation, they honored her entity and just her being and presence as a whole. They also offered prayers for her protection, guidance, wisdom, and victory and more. In ancient times, the Greeks worshipped her by creating a temple for her called the Parthenon. This is a photo that I took when I visited Athens in 2019 with my family. The Parthenon sits on a body of land called the Acropolis, which is elevated from ground level. The higher the temple is to the sky, the closer it is to Athena. This is the myth of Athena and Arachne. A woman named Arachne was spinning wool and got really good at it. She began to boast about how great her work is, and the more attention she got, the more it would boost her ego. To add on to this, she refused to even see her weaving skills as a gift from the gods. She took all the credit and underestimated their power. Athena overheard her bragging about her work, so she decided to do something about it. She was offended to hear Arachne take all the credit for her gift of spinning, so she disguised herself as an old woman and challenged her to a contest to see who would create the best tapestry. Arachne, confident in herself, laughed at Athena because all she saw was a tiny old woman that couldn't compare to her. The spinning contest began. Athena became worried when she saw Arachne was keeping up with her very well. When they were finished, Athena's tapestry showed the power of the gods. It showed the gods using their spectacular powers in all glory and honor. On it, you could see Poseidon riding the waves, Zeus firing thunderbolts, and Apollo hurtling across the sky in his chariot. The glory of the gods dwarfed mortal life. On the other hand, Arachne's tapestry showed the gods abusing their power, drinking, fighting, and just acting immortally and foolish in general. Their tapestries differed heavily and showed basically the opposite viewpoints about the gods than the other. When Athena saw Arachne's tapestry, she got really upset and would not take that level of disrespect to herself or the gods. She then used her powers to turn Arachne into a spider. Through this, we see not only Athena's jealousy, but also power. She turns Arachne into a spider, which causes Arachne to lose her identity and not be able to do what she was known for, making tapestries. There are 3 themes that we found throughout the story that actively depict the myth. Arachne's arrogance shows what can happen if you boast and aren't humble. The better she got at weaving, the more she would boast, and the more her ego would go up. We also see a common theme of jealousy in Athena. Athena is used to being at the top, if not the best, at anything she does because she is a god. When she sees Arachne's successful tapestry, she got nervous because there was a thought in her brain that she might lose, which is one of the reasons why she decided to turn Arachne into a spider. This leads me into the next theme, which is respecting the gods overall, because this is what could happen if you don't, and they will use their power for worse if they are disrespected. Some cultural values that we came up with are the importance of craftsmanship and competitiveness, shown in their battle in creating the best tapestry. Some other ideas are that transformation in this story is a metaphor for change. When Arachne gets humbled, she changes, literally, into a spider. We can apply this to real life when someone has a big ego and they get humbled in front of everyone. Their ego is likely to deflate. Her change into a spider also alters her identity and existence because she was known for her weaving skills and now she can't weave anymore because she is a spider. The last idea we came up with is how each tapestry is very different and how it shows how mortals view gods and how gods view gods. The gods put themselves up on a pedestal because of how they are so used to always being worshipped and the higher figure, whereas Arachne, the mortal, depicted the gods abusing their powers, which showed how some mortals may view them and could be jealous of their power.
Here are some questions we came up with for the quiz. What is one symbol associated with Athena? What is one way the Greeks honored and worshipped Athena? What was the difference between Arachne's tapestry and Athena's tapestry, and why is this?